Building deep connections with demons is something that I want to talk about because I just want people to know that a connection and experiences that you have with a particular entity are going to be personal to you and unique. There are similarities that happen that people will talk about, and those it's exciting and fascinating to read about and hear about similar experiences that people have with entities. But just know that your experience is going to be your experience with them. And it's really fun to write it all down and read over what had happened. And sometimes you might even find that they were in your life before you even started summoning them. You'll see like their influence throughout your life or for certain times in your life. And that's always fascinating, as if they had called out to you, as if they had summoned you. It happens a lot, actually. Perhaps they knew you in another life and they came for you in this life. So building a deep connection, it happens over time. And it'll take effort on your part. Perhaps you do like daily invocations where you connect with them each day, or perhaps you have a particular day of the week that you will connect with them. And you're consistently there doing the invocation or evocation and reaching out on a particular day or every day. So the connection will take time and it grows. Every time we draw a sigil, every time we speak the words of the calling, every time we can play their end, we chant their end, every time we do something that connects with them, we are deepening our connection with that spirit. And sometimes we pursue a particular demonic current because there's something that we want to gain from that current, something that they're really good at doing, and we want to learn that for ourselves, or we want to gain that gnosis. And so we might pursue that demonic current with our intention in our mind of what we want. And what could happen is, well, sometimes you're only with that current while you learn that, whatever it is. And it's kind of a brief workings. Or other times you start to establish or you start to experience like a workship or even a relationship, a friendship, a bonding. And then you start to get to know them and you find other workings that come up that you want to pursue, or perhaps they recommended to you in order to help you further in your progression through this life. So I actually it depends on what my intention is, but I have had some shorter workshops with a couple spirits, and then I have had a couple lengthy, deep bonding experiences with a couple as well. So what I do like about having a deep connection is I like seeing it progress. And I like seeing their influence in my life over time and how things have gotten better. Things have changed. I have changed. They're really beautiful beings. And I have had such an honor and a pleasure getting to know some of the demons that I have gotten to know over the past 4 years that I've been doing invocations. And I am so glad that I reached out. And I continue to reach out. And I have been consistent. And I've opened myself up. And I've let the connection build. I take the advice and the guidance and I apply it. And I feel it is a great treasure to get to know these beautiful beings. I have gotten to know myself in the process of becoming as well. And it's been a beautiful journey. And I could talk about it for days. I could talk about my experiences with the demons for days. And I intend to do so. So sometimes we might have a short workshop, and other times we might have a strong connection, and we build this bond by connecting, reaching out, opening up. And it's okay to let yourself have that connection. And don't discredit your experiences because they're not the same as somebody else's. Don't discredit your experiences on this path. Ever. Because much like your deep connections with the spirits, this path is going to be personal to you as well. And that's important to know. And that's basically all I wanted to say in this video, is that having a deep connection with a spirit is personal to you. So enjoy it. Write about it. Make art about it. Let the connection build. Keep connecting. Keep experiencing. They're all different. They all have their own personalities. If you didn't vibe with one, well, there's another one that you might vibe with. And it could be very rewarding to have that connection, to let that grow. There's no harm in reaching out and making a connection with a spirit that exists in another dimension. It's exciting. The experiences that I get to have on the other side are very exciting. I wouldn't give up my practice for anything, ever. I'd live in a box and still be summoning demons. I'd never give it up.